What to do, everybody? This is D. Tyrone Caliber, and today I'm going to take you through the process of submitting your speedrun to speedrun.com, the site that I normally use when I say, "Hey, I am in fourth, I am in this place, I'm in that place." That's the site that I end up using to basically verify my runs. So that's where I get my rules from. That's where I get, see other people's times. That's where I see other people's runs and learn from them. So that's the site that I go to. And as you see right here in front of me, this is the very beginning of the 20208 run. So let's start off from the beginning. You have a run, and hopefully you've recorded it, whether it's on Steam or whether it's on a Twitch, or whether it is on your computer with a local record or something like that. So you have it and you want to submit it. You can't necessarily submit a file itself. You can't tell them here take, up to 21 gigs worth of, you know, speedrun data and stuff like that and just throw it up on your site. No. What you have to do is you take that run and you upload it to YouTube. You don't have to do anything fancy with it. You just upload it to YouTube and you're golden. So from there, now in this case, this one is my run that's already up on YouTube and ready to go. You take this link and you copy it. And then you go over to speedrun.com. So you find your game. In my case, it is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. And you look for your category. In my case, this was Mass Effect 1. This is 80% new game plus, casual difficulty, no mods. Now, the mods thing is something that they threw in fairly recently. And the difference between, just a quick sidestep, the difference between a mod and no mod is there is a mod that will automatically skip all cutscenes for you. I think it's all cutscenes or most of them for you. So that's why the times will drop and stuff like that. So if you're using the time skipping or the cutscene skipping mod, you would have to go into the no mod category. So that's the difference. You talk about the mods in and of itself. So anyway, so we're here. As you can tell, this was my original time a year ago, 3/18/12, which I'll tell that story later, but it was my very first time in speedrunning. And this right here is a testament that if you want to speed run something, I don't care how fast or how slow your time is, submit it. Just submit it. It doesn't matter. Submit your run. Get that one out of the way, and then you just get better from there. But anyway, I'm getting too sidetracked. So now you have your run up on your site or up on YouTube. You have your link, and now you want to submit it. So go to submit run. You make sure you put the category down as to what it actually is. So in my case, it's Mass Effect 1, 80% new game plus, which basically means it's the new game plus version of the game. You've already beat the game before and you used your character that you beat the game the first time with. 80% basically means just beat the game. That's it. Casual slash narrative difficulty, which is essentially the easiest difficulty uh, on Mass Effect. And in my case, no mods, because I did not know any mods or use any mods on this. Players, there are some games where you use duos, trios, quads. I want to say in one case, Power Washer has up to quads when doing all of this stuff. So if you come in as a team, you can put down, okay, these were all of my teammates and whatever. But in this particular case, it's a single player game. It's just me. There you go. And in another video, I'll break down a lot of the different tags and what and what is, so that even if you're not speed running, if you're watching a speed run, you'll understand what each terminology means. So, load remove time. There is a add-on for what's the name of it? Live splits. You go back to my run. This is live splits. That's sometimes when you see people with their runs and they have this thing sitting here, that's live split. There is, if memory serves me correctly, a add-on to live splits that will automatically take off the amount of time your system would take to load. So if you're sitting in a loading screen for a decent amount of time, the timer will stop for them until you get to the end of the game. When you get to the end of the game, then whatever that time is, it would be load removed time. So it's however long it took when you were actively playing and not sitting in the loading dock. Real time attack is what I normally end up using. It is simply out and back. However long it took, out and back. You know, my computer loads up the game pretty quickly and stuff like that. So I don't have to worry so much about how long it's going to take to load and whatever. So it's simply out and back. So for me, I know the time said 2:02:08, but at the end of the Saren fight, the timer was at 2:02:07. And what'll happen is they'll readjust it because they may look at, the earlier times. It's like, well, you started here, so we'll tack down some of your time because my original time was actually longer than what I uh, submitted. I want to say it was 3:18:20, I believe, and they chopped down a few seconds by saying within the context of the rules, it took you this long. So in this case, it took me 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 7 seconds. So there you go. There's your time. Go to your video URL. That is when you go to your YouTube video and you put down the URL of the YouTube video so that the moderators can look at it, the verifiers can look at it and say, okay, this is a verified run, and go from there. The date. When did you do this run? And this was on, in this my particular case, this was on the 5th. If I was on the right screen. So this was on the 5th. No, this was, yeah, this was on the 5th. So this was on the 5th. And go to PC since I play on Steam, and whatever description that you want to put on down here. My Favorite speed run attempt of all time. And there you go. The splits.io. I don't know fully everything about that, but you can have another URL where you can load up your splits to uh that you can load up your splits to splits.io, and then you can put them here, and they will put all of your splits for each of your runs from live splits. So go back and check everything. You make sure you got everything right the way that you would want them, because again, they're going to verify this. And they give the last once over, Mass Effect 1, 80% new game plus, casual narrative, no mods, Tyrone caliber, no load time remove time, real time attack, 2 hours, 2 minutes, 7 seconds. The URL, let me recheck that. Nothing else. Let me recopy it. Bang, bang. That's the same. Date is the same on PC. No emulator was used for this run. And emulators, they use that for like a lot of your retro games, a lot of your Nintendo games and stuff where they speed run on. Like, like the original Mario, original Final Fantasy, stuff like that. Stuff that was like on the NES and whatever that you can't really find anymore. The description is fine. And here we go. The first time I did this, it took them 2 weeks to verify. So when you hit submit, they'll send you an email that was connected to this account. They said you submitted it, and you just wait a while until they tell you that they verified it, and it's either up on the leaderboard or not. So 3, 2, 1, fire. And there you go. Verification pending. Game requires runs to be verified by a moderator before they appear on the leaderboard. Excuse me. There's your run right here. And there is the stats of it right now. So verification pending. It's just been submitted by D Tyrone Caliber. Uh, all of the category that you put it in, the run rank, that won't show up until after it's been verified. The real time attack, that's the thing I submitted. After they verify it, they'll look it up and go, yeah, that's about right. That is about right. And platform PC and everything else. So that's it. That is the breakdown of how you submit your run to speedrun.com. And my hope is this takes a bit of the fear out of, should I post my run because it's too slow? Do it. I did it, and my time was, go back and look at it again, how slow my time was. My original time was an hour and 15 minutes slower than sixth place. So I was absolutely last. So don't feel any shame about putting up a slow run. Everybody's got to start somewhere. This could be your start. So anyway, that's all for me. Y'all take it easy. I will do a breakdown of my actual run and speed running in general later on. But as for me right now, this is D Tyrone Caliber. Y'all take it easy.